The casket carrying the body of the late woman Member of Parliament for Kisoro District and also State Minister for Defence Sarah Mateke was taken to Parliament at 11 Tuesday morning. It was received by the Speaker of Parliament Anita Among and other members of Parliament. The body was put to the central lobby of Parliament for members of Parliament to pay their respects to fallen colleague. They also signed the condolence book. At few minutes past 2 in the afternoon, there was a special sitting of Parliament to pay tribute to the fallen woman legislator for Kisoro District. The Speaker of Parliament, Anita Among, told the House that it is the 5th time the 11th Parliament convenes to pay tribute to fallen colleagues.
The effectiveness of a legislator can significantly be determined by the capacity of the debate, lobby, persuasion of members. On those parameters, Honorable Sarah Mateke excelled in that.
After her communication, the casket of the body carrying the late was brought in 2 chambers for members to pay their tribute to dedicated service she offered to the country. The sitting started with laying of wreath on the casket of the late by the Speaker of Parliament, the Vice President, Prime Minister, the Leader of Opposition in Parliament and Chief Whip. The Prime Minister, Robin Anabanja, moved the motion for resolution of Parliament to pay tribute to the late, and in her justification, she said non-communicable diseases is another threat robbing the country of game changers like Sarah Mateke.
Even at Parliament here, we have introduced the national guidelines for management of non-communicable diseases, that is of 2018. We have established a national non-communicable disease coordinating mechanisms, demonstrate the government's commitment to addressing non-communicable diseases. However, concerted efforts are still needed to effectively combat the non-communicable diseases in the country.
The Vice President, retired Major Jessica Alupo, seconded the motion and said the late conducted herself in special way in Cabinet and was very passionate about education, especially skilling the youth, hence started a technical institute that turned into a university.
Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Sarah Mateke, with her team, started in a small way their technical institution, which has now grown into the Metropolitan International University. Sarah Mateke did not forget about me. Like she did to many of you, she offered scholarships, half scholarships, to children who are exceptionally gifted academically, but socially disadvantaged. She gave me 20 scholarships, but half scholarships.
The Leader of Opposition in Parliament, Joe Senyonyi, urged leaders to reflect on the importance of not involving in corruption because the fallen woman MP was not in any corruption scandal. Member of Parliament, Ndora County East, Niwagaba Winfred, who represented the independents, also said the late was a lady of high integrity.
Of late, the vice of corruption has continued to eat up our country, being perpetrated by leaders at different levels and civil servants. I did not hear of the Honorable Sarah Mateke's name embroiled in any corruption scandal during her service in government.
She was extremely humble. You will never hear of Sarah Mateke with any pomposity. No, most of us in leadership especially, and especially those who go to the front bench, want to lead a pompous life. Sarah was not.
The Minister for Defence, Jacob Both, said the late, after joining the ministry as State Minister, expressed passion with the women, welfare of spouses of soldiers.
I'll miss her intervention on the spouses and the children of the armed officers, the uniformed men and women. We do not know, because she was yet to start after the events that we are having this month.
Member of Parliament, Bufumbira County North, Kamara John Nzeimana, said the death of their colleague has caused confusion in the district.
All of them We said Kisoro for Banyakisoro and Banyakisoro with Kisoro Tihati. We must go, sit down, find at least a person that must replace Sarah, not causing any confusion again in Kisoro district.
Politics. A member of parliament is elected for 5 years. But it's unfortunate that when someone has died, you don't hand over. But it is the feeling of the Wafumbira and the Kisoro community that this flag does not leave the Mateke family.
I'm Nafka Farida and Gloria Gwitabinji at Parliament.